Hi guys, welcome to Football Takes. I'm your host Daiki. Today we'll be going through the preview of the matches before the game starts. Yeah, it's about an hour, so let's dive in. So starting off the week today is going to be Tottenham West Ham. I believe this match is going to be full of goals. I believe West Ham have had a good reading last match, won their match comfortably, while Tottenham actually gave up a good lead from a comfortable position. So I think this is going to be a match where you have a team that is settling into form, trying to find their rhythm, like West Ham, while Tottenham is going to be looking to get back to winning ways, and let's see what happens. I'll predict this game has lots of goal in it, and hopefully it lives up to expectation. My predictions, I think Brent Johnson will continue his if he's fit though. If he's fit, he should continue his great form, and probably Solanke might get in on the act. I don't know about Son. Son might be touch and go. Then for West Ham got a couple of good players that could hurt Tottenham, but it depends on how defensively solid Tottenham are. Then the next one will be Manchester United, Brentford. Brentford have a good scoring streak of recent. They always score their early minute goals, and Man U haven't been in their best form of recent, but somehow they've managed to keep the highest clean sheet in the Premier League. So I think this one is going to be tricky. I think it's going to be tricky, but it depends on what Man U can do to keep Brentford quiet, if possible. So, and this one could go either way. It could go Brentford's way. It could be good for Brentford, them getting a couple of goals early, and then Man U not being able to fight back, or even when trying to fight back, maybe fight back a bit later, so maybe still lose the game. But this one is a tricky one to call, but I'll predict a draw. I'll predict either a draw or a narrow win for Brentford. That's my prediction. Then the next one will be by 3, Newcastle Brighton. That's a big game. Brighton came all the way from behind to win Tottenham, so this is a team that knows what they are doing. This is a team that's good. This is a team that knows how to break down a position. But Newcastle is going to be a different kettle of fish. Newcastle is going to be coming in. I don't think probably Isaac might be fit enough to play the game. So they'll be coming back to strength, Newcastle. So it's one that could go either way. But Newcastle at home, I'll give Newcastle the win, or narrow win, maybe 2-1 narrow win, but we'll see. And also Newcastle, Brighton have got a lot of injuries at the moment, so it's a wicked team. But we said the same thing about them last week, but somehow they put the cat out of the hat and won Tottenham. So Brentford are dangerous. Brighton are a dangerous team, so watch out for that one. Then the next one should be on paper an easy match for Everton, but the way Ipswich are playing, the way the lap is have been on form recently, it could go either way. Like the matches this week are not clear cut. There's no clear cut favorite, so it could go either way. If Ipswich at home against Everton. Everton haven't found the reading yet. Still working to find their reading, and I believe this one has got a lot of goals in it, and I probably think is either going to be a 2-2 or 3-2 either way. So the both teams, but Solanke hasn't, not Solanke, Calvert-Lewin have been having like all those nearly, you can smell the goal coming, but he hasn't like kind of clicked, and this might be the game where he clicks and scores 2 goals, 3 goals, but I can't vouch for that though. I can't vouch for that. But whereas Ipswich on the other hand, they've been able to score goals, but they've not been able to keep out goals. So we'll see what happens with this one. The other one would be Fulham Aston Villa. A tricky game. Good. Fulham is a well-managed team, and they've been doing well. They were actually unlucky against Man City, because if Traore had his shooting boots on, they could have gotten a couple of goals against Man City. Their week out, and then Aston Villa currently in a good form. Won Bayern Munich, drew against Manchester United, which probably had felt they were the better team. But that was Fulham. That was Aston Villa. So I would think Aston Villa get a narrow win here, but that's just because I don't think Fulham will be clinical enough. I think Fulham will also try and respect Aston Villa a bit more. So I would say Aston Villa get the win here. Then the last one for today's game will be Southampton, Leicester City, which will Leicester Southampton. So these two teams are probably going to be thereabouts in the bottom table fighting for relegation. So I'm thinking this is a match that should be a must-win for either if they are considering themselves, if they're going to consider themselves favorite or at least consider themselves fighting for the relegation or not being in that equation this early. So I think both teams will give it their all. It will probably come down to a moment of madness from one defender or a moment of brilliance from the front foot players to win this. I think it's going to be high scoring again. I'm thinking 3-2 or either way will be the score. Then for tomorrow games, that's when we have the big games coming up. We have Wolves Manchester City. I think this should be a comfortable win for Man City, but who knows? These things don't always pan out the way we think. So, but I think because for last week Fulham was supposed to be a comfortable win, and literally Man City had to fight for their lives to win that match. So Wolves are a team that have been underperforming. They've been playing well, but the results haven't been going their way. So if they get their shooting boots on and if they get chances created, converted, I think they should be able to cause Man City a bit of problem. So, and then the next one for tomorrow, apart from the big one, should be the Nottingham Forest Crystal Palace. That should be a game that will be low scoring. Will probably be a nil goal 0-0 draw, or could be a one person nicks it at the end. So that's what I'm predicting for Nottingham Forest Crystal Palace. Both good teams. Both teams that are very dogged, that kind of pragmatic, especially for Nottingham Forest. But we'll see, and also with the absence of Gibbs White, that's also going to make a huge difference. And then finally for the game of the weekend, the Liverpool Chelsea, I think this match is going to be decided by one goal difference or at most two, and I'm predicting a 2-1 to Chelsea. I think Chelsea score, Liverpool score, and then somehow a mistake, and so I'm thinking 2-1 either way. 2-1. I'm looking forward to see how both Palmer and Salah perform in this game. So hopefully it's 2-1 to Chelsea, but Liverpool can also win it, and it's also at Anfield. So Liverpool are the favourites, but I think something's telling me that Chelsea will nick a win here and will make the Premier League team sit up and take notes. But that's it from me. I'm your host, Daiki. See you next time. I was meant to bring a host this time, but it couldn't happen. But I think I'm looking forward to having a host to kind of review the whole game once they're played. So we'll probably have a show on Sunday, bringing to you. Thank you very much.